Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. My name is James Clark and this is strictly week 9 debrief Blackpool 2025, and I am so excited to debrief about what has literally been one of the best Blackpools ever. So we had the special week that is Blackpool this week, and it's been lovely. It was such a good evening, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's debrief. First of all, it started off with Steps, big number from Steps, a medley of songs, Tragedy, all the hits, very fun. Better the Death You Know, just loads of them, and it was so fun. I loved it. Then Tragedy came on, and the celebs came out and danced with the pros and the judges and Steps. So that was really lovely, and I really enjoyed that. Claudia was dressed all in red. Motzi, the dress, the hair. Motzi looked insane tonight, I can't lie. It was like the bits of hair and the dress. It was phenomenal. What a look. Then, unfortunately, they announced the news. Well, we saw Lavoir in the audience, and obviously we knew Lavoir wasn't going to be dancing this week. And I was sort of like, oh, there's Lavoir. And then a lot of the Strictly alumni in the audience tonight. There was Sarah Davies and Helen Skelton. There was Leighton, Williams, Ashley Roberts, Jay McGuinness, Danny Mack. Everyone was there tonight. I even saw Dr. Range. Everyone was there. And then, unfortunately, they shared the news that Lavoir has withdrawn from the competition because of her injury. So she will not be coming back. She wasn't meant to be dancing this week, and she was going to be back next week, but she is now not coming back, which was really sad. And then they suddenly just announced, and it was definitely an announcement that was not known by anyone there for sure. They suddenly announced that there was going to be no dance-off and no one was going to go home. The celebrities literally went wild and went in a massive group huddle. It was so special. Like, Balvinda was crying, because I think Balvinda probably thought there's people like me on the internet that are saying she's probably going to go home this week. So I do feel bad about that. And yeah, obviously she sort of thought, I'm going home here. And she was just so touched by that announcement. But everyone was really shocked. The crowd went wild. The celebs looked really shocked. So that was obviously an announcement on the spot. But I have thought about it when Nigel Harman had to pull out on the Saturday of the performance. They then said no dance off. So that must be like an unwritten rule. If someone pulls out on that day, there's no dance off. So that was really special, and it means no one is going to be leading the competition. So glad to see Lavoir go, but at least no one else is leading. And I do feel a bit bad for Vicky, because I feel like Vicky could have come to Blackpool now. So yeah, that was quite sad. Anyway, we must debrief. We're starting off with Lewis and Katya. They did a Charleston to I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor, very Charleston version. 40 from the judges. I gave it a 10. What an opening. First of all, I love that version of Charleston. I mean, wow, what a dance. It was mega. It was so good. There was so much character. There was so much choreo. It was just brilliant. It was so good. I loved it. There was a lift where there were 2 backing dancers. The thing I love about Blackpool is they have backing dancers, and it makes it feel like such a show. 2 backing dancers, and then Lewis and Katya, and they basically both got spun round in a merry-go-round. So fun. Such a good lift. It was literally like a little carousel, swinging them around. It was brilliant. I mean, what a dance. He can just dance. It was one of those dances that you watch and think, who is the celebrity here? They were both so in sync. Oh, it was amazing. And what a dance. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I mean, that's Lewis's place in the final secured. Of course, we already knew that. But surely, I mean, what a dance. I loved it. Great start to Blackpool. Okay, next up on Blackpool 2025 was Balvinda and Julian. They did American Smooth to the Logical song. They got 33 from the judges. I agreed with the 9, Anton. I'm here with you. Great song. She absolutely rocked it. The lifts were incredible. The staging, the costume, it was so good. I loved the backing dancers. That just made it such a West End style performance. It was a great dance. It was so hard to get it that technical, and she did so well at it. I mean, it wasn't as great standard as other people in the competition, fair enough. But oh my goodness, it was so good. And Balvinda has come back fighting every week. Well, not every week, that's a bit dramatic. Pretty much half of the competition she has been in the dance-off for. And she comes back fighting every week with a smile on her face. And you could see how much tonight meant to her that she was at Blackpool. And then, of course, we heard no one was going home, and she looked so emotional. So I feel like tonight in her dance, you could just really see that she was enjoying it. She was performing it. There was just like bits of her just dancing with the backing dancers, and she was the one like to watch. It was just amazing. It was really, really good. And I feel like she was really strong tonight. And that is definitely, definitely, definitely one of her best dances. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Binda and Julian are phenomenal. And I'm so excited that we get to see them for another week because I was getting really worried. But yeah, good job, Bao. Well done. You killed it, girl. You nailed it. Next up, we've got Amber and Nikita. They did a quick step to Reach by S Club 7. Reach up for the stars. 36 from the judges. I gave them a 10. I thought it needed a 10 and not just 9s. What a tune. I love the cute, like, under the sea theme. It was fantastic. The Blackpool dance. I love the quick step at Blackpool. Just the bounce of the dance floor because it's such a springy ballroom. I loved it. It was amazing dance. It was ace. There was so much joy from it. And I feel like I've just fallen in love with Nikita even more. His choreo is just amazing. He just makes the celebrity look so good. And he is just such a brilliant professional dancer. And he just gets the most out of everyone and the most out of the dance. And it was thoroughly, thoroughly good. I love Amber. She's really grown on me. And I think she has just been so good this series. Stepping in very, very last minute. Obviously, she's got experience, but no one's got that kind of experience. So, I mean, she's just great. It was such a good dance. It was different. It was just really good, and I really, really enjoyed it. The backing dancers was very special, like behind them with like the undersea theme. Yeah, it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it. Nikita, you outdid yourself there. Well done. Next up, I mean, if it could get better, it gets better. Karen and Carlos are the fourth couple of the night. They did a paso doble to O Fortuna, better known as the X Factor judges music. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, 39 from the judges. No 10 from Craig. Boo. I gave you a 10 though, Karen. Don't you worry about it. I gave it a 10. I mean, come on. How was that not a 10? I mean, the staging, the opening, the dramatic, wow. It was such a performance. It wasn't even just a dance. It was a performance. It was an insane dance. I've ruined that already. Impressive. Impressive. It was so good. I loved it. That's my new catchphrase. It was perfect. It was Strictly history. Absolutely, Shirley. It will go down in the history of Strictly. It was wow. It was one of the best of this series. The whole staging, the concept of her being like a fortune teller, the whole tent, like the mist of it all, like the magic of it all. It was pure, it was brilliant. It was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it could be on the West End. It had like Halloween spookiness-esque to it. It was fantastic. Fabulous. Brilliant. It was just amazing. I absolutely loved it. I love Karen. My goodness. We need to get Karen to the final, I think. I'd love to see that. What a dance. Brilliant. Next up, we have Alex and Johannes. They did a couple's choice to history repeating and also the song Look at Me. 35 from the judges, an 8 from Craig. Oh my goodness. And the 9s across the board. Her name in lights as she came out on the dance floor was so special. It was so theatre, so jazz. It was West End calling. I think they're calling her up after this. I love the theme. I love the costumes. I thought it was brilliant. There was some really great lists. There was just a fresh theme. It just was fresh. Like, it was so theatre and couple's choice. It was so different to any dance. There was good choreo. I mean, she's just such a star. And Johannes, oh my goodness, I could just sit and talk about him forever. He's amazing. The only thing I will say is I wish there was a little bit more dancing. It was great and it was brilliant and I really, really enjoyed it, but I just still like to get those extra scores and to just get that really like specialness. There needed to be a bit more dancing, a bit more smoother maybe. I don't know, but it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It was so fresh. It was so different. But yeah, it just needed to have a little bit more dancing. Like it was so West End and I was so here for it. But then I think we do have to remember sometimes that it's a dancing competition as well. As much as I loved it and I hate like even doubting it, but I have to sort of play like devil's advocate there a little bit. But it was great. It was really, really good. And I really enjoyed it. I just wanted to see a little bit more of the dancing. But Alex is just brilliant, isn't she? I just love her. She's so fun. And Johannes, what a partnership. Brilliant. Like, just an example, like Alex shouted out like all the backstage dancers, the back end dancers, and said every single one of their names. It was just so lovely and so special. Next up, finally, number 6 of the night, we had George and Alexis. They did a salsa to a little bit of party rock anthem. Then it was meant to mainly be everybody dance now, rock this party, dance everybody, make it hot in this party. And then there was a bit of Mr. Saxo Beat as well, by Alexandra Stan. What a throwback. Mr. Saxo, you bring me up, bring me down, bring me up, maybe move that do. Mr. Saxo Beat, what a tune. Oh my goodness, 39 from the judges. I did agree with the 10. The songs were just brilliant, bops. It was fast, there was so much to it. I just was like, my eyes were bim bam bosh everywhere. What a party. What a way to end Blackpool. It was such a party, so much fun. There was just some great dancing. The medley of the songs made it even more iconic. There was brilliant lists there. It was mega fun, and I really feel like George let loose, and he went through it. Definitely his best dance yet. It was brilliant. It was just the biggest party. What a way to finish Blackpool 2025. It was Blackpool. Just the way it was set and the like scenery, the theme. Yeah, it was proper party, and I really, really enjoyed it. Brilliant from George. I was really hoping it would get 10s. I didn't know if it was going to get 10s, and then it got 10s. So, I mean, come on. Just amazing. Well done, George and Alexis. What a dance. Friends, Blackpool 2025. What a Blackpool, by the way. The standard was insane. It was so wow. And I'm so, so happy that no one is going home this week. It is so special. And they all absolutely deserve it. Yeah, it was brilliant. It was so good. And yeah, that standard is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my goodness. What a night. Okay, we take a look at the leaderboard. Although no one's going, it's still important to have a look at the leaderboard because they're going to roll it over for next week. At the top, 40 for Lewis and Katya, right up there. 39 for Karen and George. Karen and Carlos, George and Alexis both on 39. Just missing out on that top spot. Mad that, isn't it? 40, 39, 39. And then all 30s. 36 for Amber, great score, and Nikita. 35 for Alex and Johannes, and then at the bottom, 33 for Binda and Julian. No dance off, just leaderboard. Brilliant. Look at that. Amazing. Just good. And I'm so happy for Bao. Like, that's a really good score for her. So brilliant. I loved it. We must still talk about votes because you can still vote. Although I have just looked at my watch and realised I've forgotten to vote. Oh dear. I'm really annoyed. My 5 votes isn't going to mean much though, is it, I guess? Anyway, I was going to vote for 2 for Binda, 1 for Karen, 1 for Amber, and 1 for George. I love Lewis and I love Alex. But I just felt like I needed to vote for them tonight. Yeah, I wanted to vote for everyone, but there's only 6 votes. But I really also wanted to give 2 to Binda and then leave 2 people out of my votes rather than just 1 out of my votes. But I couldn't vote anyway because I'd missed the voting because I was too busy recording some immediate shorts videos to post on the channel instead. No dance-off, so there we have it, my friends. Strictly Debrief, Blackpool, Week 9, 2025 is done. It was an incredible show tonight. I really, really enjoyed it. It was just brilliant. It was marvellous. It was special. It was stunning. In my little cozy living room, I had a thorough good time by myself. It was brilliant. And yeah, there we have it. it's been a very special week with my YouTube. I have been able to become a YouTube partner, whatever that even means, the partnership scheme sort of thing. So my channel has had like so many views. The watch hours has been incredible. So thank you so much for subscribing and for watching my YouTube channel, because you have made this now be able to, for me, to enter the partnership. So thank you so much for that. I think you can join my YouTube channel as a member or something. It's ridiculous. And then I am working towards a target where I will start to be able to have this as a little side hustle. So thank you so much for that. It's absolutely ridiculous even saying it. So your support means the absolute world. Thank you so much. Please like, please comment. If your friends aren't commented, tell them to comment and subscribe, please. Join in with the Strictly community. Yeah, please subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, thank you. Your support's amazing. And then also turn on the notifications for when I post next. I will be going live tonight at 8 p.m. over on my channel. Go and give it a watch. I will be there debriefing straight after the results show. Obviously, no one's going home, so there won't be that kind of debrief. But we will debrief and we will talk all things Strictly Results Show and the rest of the weekend that we've seen already tonight. Tonight at 8 p.m. Sunday night, 8 p.m. Give it a watch. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon. All that's left to say is ciao for now. Goodbye. Keep dancing.